Hello, welcome to BMC Alex Remedyforce webinar. My name is Satrughan. Today we are going to learn Configuring Remedyforce CMDB. If there is any questions, please put those in the chat window and we'll answer those. Let's quickly review the agenda for today. In this webinar, we'll about the overview of Remedyforce and CMDB, permissions and general CMDB settings, managing CI and asset, and searching part, and some common troubleshooting issues related to Remedyforce CMDB. Let's start. BMC Alex Remedyforce is a comprehensive IT service management that easily scales and adapts to the need of mid-sized companies. It's built on Salesforce Cloud. It allows you to seamlessly combine IT operations and cognitive capabilities to ensure the business is efficient, compliant, and secure. Related to CMDB, it stores asset, configuration item data, and its relationship. Primary goal to track or manage CI relations and impact on business services. Asset is an object within your organizations, example laptop, printer, server, etc. Now come to the first point, the permissions for accessing CMDB. We have divided these permissions into categories. First one is for admin users. For this admin users profile, we have to select a server desk system administrator, permission sets Remedyforce administrator, and in the Remedyforce in the user form, the Remedyforce administrator checkbox should be checked. By default, admin users have full access on CMDB, and in case of non-admin users, we have a profile service desk staff, permission sets of service desk staff, and in the user form you have to check this service desk staff checkbox. And for CI management view and asset management view, we have to give the update and delete operations. So let's see where we can configure or give access for CMDB. Let's quickly log into the Remedyforce org. So I have logged in with one administrator user account and another one in incognito mode with one of the staff that I will show you in example. So here from this, if you take the administrator user form, we have assigned this user as a service system administrator profile and Remedyforce administrator permission sets, and this checkbox is checked. So this checkbox shows that this user is having a Remedyforce administrator permission sets. And if you open the staff user, so staff user is this one, Kevin. So I have assigned this the service desk staff profile and service desk staff permission sets, as we have also checked this checkbox. So this shows that this user has a service desk staff permissions. And also related to CMDB, we have given this access, update and delete, to CI and asset management. So we'll show what is the importance of these two fields in coming slides. So these are the permissions that we need to give for admin and non-admin users. Coming to the general CMDB settings that we have to enable to make use of Remedyforce CMDB. So we have to navigate to Remedyforce administration, then configure CMDB 2.2 and general CMDB settings. In this we have to enable IT asset management and enable configuration item managements. Let's quickly move to show these settings in the org. So once you are logged in as an administrator, click on Remedyforce administration tab, select configure CMDB 2.0, general CMDB settings. Here we go. So these two checkbox should be checks in order to create asset or CI records in CMDB. So we have to check both and save it. Coming back to the slide. In CMDB, we will also see various CIs and assets and how we manage the various classes like CI class, asset class, CI asset class, rule-based asset class. And we'll also see the record creations, relationship creations of these CIs, linking clients, account, incident, service request, change request, task, etc. And the attributes of CIs like general and specification tabs. And also we'll see the customizing list view. So there is a options or settings available under Remedyforce administrations. Configure CMDB list view customization page where we can customize the list view as per our needs. And we'll also see how CMDB search works in Remedyforce CMDB tabs like the searchable field and non-searchable fields. So these are the searchable field like text field, lookup field, type in the list view, email and phone. And the non-searchable fields are formula field type, roll-up summary field type, number field type, date time field, picklist type, and lookup field type except the lookup field type in the console list view. And we'll also see the various reports and dashboards related to CMDB. Like we have this out of the box dashboard, BMC Remedyforce CMDB dashboard, BMC Remedyforce asset management dashboards, and these are the reports which are by default given. So coming back to the demo section, in demo we'll see how to create a custom class, create CI and asset classes, records, relationship creations, and general and specification tab customizations, searching, etc. So let's quickly move to the demo part. So I'm logged in an org with an administration account. So from Remedyforce administration tab, we can create different classes. Like let's move to the class form. So this is the place where we can create our custom class if you need. So let's click on new, and we have to select the type that we are creating like CI asset, rule based asset, or CI and asset. So I will create CI class, and we have to select the super class for it. So it could be any one of the existing out of the box class. So SPM test webinar, and this is the display class. We can also choose our custom images if you want to show a custom CI class image. If not, you can go ahead with the default image and click on save. So this class is created now. Now we can move to the Remedyforce CMDB and we'll verify if that class is available for usage or not. So we can search by the display name here, and here we go. This is under computer system class. So similarly, if you want to go ahead with the asset or rule based asset class, you can select that and you can create a new class. So basically for the okay, we need to create a new one. So I would like to highlight the rule based asset class. So basically this is a class based on some criteria. So let's see, computer system, and primary capability, you can create a rule-based asset class based on any rules. So these are the various fields available to create a rule. So I am taking primary capability as one of the rule to create those asset class, and I will select desktop here and click on save. So this is the criteria, and similarly I have to give the name here. So I'm giving here to, click on save. The class has been saved. To activate this class, click on activate. So unless you activate this class will not be visible. So click on activate, click on yes. This might take some time because this is creating a rule in the backend, and then so synchronization is in process. It may take some several minutes to complete depending on the number of records. So if there are existing records with this criteria, like primary capability is equal to desktop, then it will show those records under this class. So we can save this, and if we go again to the Remedyforce CMDB, refresh it and search with this record, the synchronization is still going on, so this might take some time. So there was some issue with that computer system primary capability as a desktop, so I have changed the primary capability as a laptop now. And let's move to the Remedyforce CMDB and we'll see this class is created or not. So if I search for my newly created, so here we go, it is showing under computer system because computer system is the super class. And suppose if you want to create a record for this rule based asset class, then you can create a record under here. So we'll create a record for each custom class, give the manufacturer name as BMC software, instance name will be SPM test web 1, and the rest field that you want to show, stage, you can see as developed, CI status developed, and in the specification if you want to use anything, no, primary capability unknown, city another thing as per your requirement, click on save. This record is created now. Now we'll create a record for the second one, which is a rule based asset class with a primary capability as laptop here, BMC software, SPM test web, and we will have to fill the primary capability field here, otherwise it will not show under this class. So primary capability is laptop here, so that's good. Now click on save. So record is created, and we'll see the record for both is under this tab. Now if we go to the record, and we'll see how the relationship are created. So click on this relationship tab, click on new button, and we can see these are the relationship form. So there is a different type of relationship that it is depend on or in below, so it's depend on. So let's see source and destination. So this is the source one, and the destination we have to select. As impact, we can say yes here, instance name we have to select. CI relationship is SVM test web relation, and from here we can search the CMDB instance to create a relationship. So we can create a relationship with any of these instances. Click on select. We can select one or many, so I will be creating 2 selections, so it will be depend on 2 CIs at one time. Relationship name is auto generated. Let's select 3 at a time. Yeah, so these are the CIs which are means our SPM test web 1 CI is related to this 3 CIs. You can say test and click on save. The relationship had been created now. Now if we go back, now we can see for this CI SPM test webinar, this is the relationship which are created. And if we go to the details tab, we can link a various client to it. Like if we want to link a client to this CI, we can link this. So that they will have access to this CI from the self-service portal or from the console. And also we can link account to this CI so that only users from those accounts will be able to see the CIs. So if I see Epic and link it, you can add multiple accounts to any CIs. We can also link incident from here, or there is one other way we can link the CIs to the incident from the console tab. So you can either link incident from here. So I will show you both the ways. So if you want to show only open tickets, then select the filters based on your requirement. Link incident. So these are the open status incidents in my org. So if I link any of this, it will be visible here. So incident number is 400. I have linked to this CI. The same way we will link CIs from the console tabs. So okay. Now if I search for incident 400 here, you will able to see that CI is linked to this incident. We can see this CI which we have shown here in CMDB SPM test webinar. This is linked to this, and you can also link this CI from this form. And if you want to link a multiple CIs to any incident, you can use this functionality of console. So include. So here is the filter, or if you want to see all, you can apply all. So I will go ahead with this 3 and linking it. So in this way we can link different incident to any CIs, and this we can do for all the other modules like service request. The same way we can add CI to it, or from the details tab. Here we can add it, and same for tasks. Go to details, and we can add link service and configuration item here. Same for problem change management release as well, we can add. So basically CIs is attaching, we are attaching CI or linking CIs or asset to an incident to see what are the how many incidents have been created for that particular CI, if that CI or asset is down or not available for use. Now related to the customization of list view, as we have discussed before, if any user wants to customize the list view, so suppose this is the out of the box class computer system and this is the list view fields which are available, and if you want to add more fields to this list view, then you have to navigate to Remedyforce administration, configure CMDB, and here you need to list view customization. So I want to customize or add some more fields or remove some fields for the computer system, that is the out of the box class field. So this is a CI. So for here, so computer system is a field class here, so model is available. So suppose if you want to add some more field here like location, manufacturer name, and you can click on save here. You can also mention the width in pixel related to the manufacturer or this field name, and we can also see the preview here at the bottom, like how it looks before saving these settings. So this has been saved. Now we move to the console CMDB, Remedyforce CMDB, and if you want to refresh it, you can see the other two. It's not refreshed. So you can see we have added location and manufacturer name here, and this is visible to here. Now if you want to customize our custom class, then again we have to choose that custom class and city address. So this is a CI. Computer class. Okay, this is inherited from the computer class, so it will have the same list view as that of computer system. You can see location and manufacturer name. If you want to add any other field, device root, click on save, and move to the CMDB and refresh it. Search for computer class here. Or the custom one. You can see the device root here. So in this way we can modify the list view. So our next topic of discussion is how we can modify, suppose, custom computer system or any other custom class. So here we have two tabs in it. One is general tabs and other one is a specification tab. So suppose if you want to modify these fields, you want to add or remove some of the field from this one, how we can do that? Or also if there is some more field you want to add here or remove from the specification tab, how we can do that? So for that, let's move to the setup, and we need to open the object manager here. From here, search for base element, because all the CMDB records are stored in base element, so it's a base element. Now the field sets. So if user wants to modify the general tab, then this, so this is the base element field set. So this general tab fields are inherited from the base element field set. So if you want to remove the base element ID field or SPM date field, we can search for that. SPM date field we can remove, city address or base element ID address remove and save it. So basically the general tabs fields are coming from the base element field set, and these field set are inherited by all the classes. Still saving, it's saved now. Now if we refresh this, you'll not able to see the base element ID and SPM date field is removed. So this way we can able to remove that. For the specification fields, we need to go to that particular field from which this instance lies. So printer lies under computer system class, so we need to search for the field set of computer system. Here it is, access, open the computer system, and from this you can remove whatever field you want. Like if I want to remove short description or model, sorry, it's a specification BIOD, so I want to remove this field and save it. Refresh the instance again, go to specification, you can see BYOD field has been removed. So in this way we can customize both the general and specification tabs. Now coming to the reporting section or the searching sections of Remedyforce CMDB. So for Remedyforce search, we from Remedyforce CMDB tab we can search only for text field, email and phone field, and all the fields where the lookup fields where which is mentioned in this list view. So suppose if I want to search for this Xerox, so you will able to search it. However, please note that formula field, lookup field, number field, date and time field, and picklist fields are not searchable from this search field. So if you want to search for any of those fields, you can use the advanced search feature of Remedyforce CMDB. Like you can add a different class for each you want to go for searching, like CI status equals deployed or client primary capability. Click on apply. So these are the results showing for the advanced search which we have created for the class BMC computer system and which have in CI status as deployed. So if you want to verify this, we'll see the status as deployed here, and you can search, do this advanced search for any of the mentioned fields which are available here. Now coming to the reporting and dashboards of Remedyforce CMDB, we have a couple of out-of-the-box dashboard which are given uh, by default. So let's show you the dashboards which are available out of the box. The first dashboard is BMC Remedyforce Asset Management Dashboard, and the second one is BMC Remedyforce CMDB Dashboard. So click on the CMDB dashboard. So it will give you the clear picture of your asset and CIs and their usage. So with this dashboard is very useful for the management or executive team for verifying the number of CI assets and related to the usage. So here you can see top 5 CIs by incidents, configurations item by class, top 5 CIs by problem, top 5 services by incident, top 5 services by client, top 5 business services in SLAs, change request, offering in incidents, primary capabilities, computer system per user, So this dashboard is very useful, and you can refer this, or you can also customize this dashboard based on your requirement. The second is dashboard is the asset management dashboard, where we can see the asset count by class, asset count by status, hardware asset age by class name, asset data quality, asset warranty expiration in 30 days, normalizations, exceptions, trending. So this is very useful for the management perspective and for taking any decisions for their companies. And if you want to go for any reports, so we also have various reports related to CMDB, and you can search those reports and like asset count by class name, asset count by status class, asset data quality, asset warranty expirations. Now coming back to the slides of troubleshooting guides, BMC does have some troubleshooting guide for Remedyforce. You can navigate to BMC doc and you can search by product Remedyforce and navigate to troubleshooting as shown in this image. Some of the common troubleshooting issues are like the asset and CI class option is not visible in the class type list while creating a new class in CMDB. And the cause for this was user has not enabled asset management or CI management in the org. The solution is to navigate to this Remedyforce administration tab, configure CMDB, general CMDB settings, and enable this records for creations. So let's move to the demo part again. And first we'll disable the CMDB settings. Normalization is running, so we'll stop because we have the record already. So I have enabled this enable configuration item management here. Now if I navigate to Remedyforce CMDB tab, I will not able to create CI item class. Click on new class, and in this script you can see CI class is not available for creations. So once we click on check this checkbox, it will be available after that. Classes, now click on new, now click on, you can see CI and asset are available. So this is one of the common issues that user faces. Now the second common issues like users not able to create new records in CMDB. This is due to the user permission issue, and solution is give below permission to the affected user. So let's quickly move to the demo part to verify this issue. So I have created one, I have logged into the another user with incognito mode. So I need to remove some of the settings for this user, Kevin Nadar. So I will remove the permissions for Kevin Nadar related to CI and asset. So I will say none here, or read only and read only. Click on save. Now navigate to the other user and refreshing this page for Remedyforce CMDB. Here if I want to create a record for CI, this new button is read only here. For asset also, this is read only. This is due to the permission that we have made from the user form. Now if I give the permissions for update and delete, then you will see what is the change in the behavior. I want to refresh this and see for CI and asset. Now I have given the permission for update and delete to this user, that is the staff user, and see how it is behaving now. For CI and asset, we can able to create a new instance for that CI or asset as well. We can able to create a new. We are able to create any CI and asset here. So this concludes the troubleshooting issues. These are the reference URL for Remedyforce CMDB docs. You can use this as your reference to know more about the Remedyforce CMDB and its configuration. So this is a summary of our today's webinar. We have seen the permissions for accessing CMDB, general CMDB settings that needs to be enabled for creating CMDB records, managing CIs and asset, like how to create a CI and asset records, the classes, customizing CMDB list views, and searching in CMDB with the dashboards and reports. I hope this webinar was helpful to you. Remember, this webinar is going to available in our YouTube channel. In case if you have any query, please feel free to contact our technical support team through web, phone, or email. Also remember to follow us in our social media accounts through BMC communities, Facebook, and Twitter. Thanks for watching this webinar about configuring Remedyforce CMDB.